Good morning, or depending when you're watching this, good afternoon, good evening, or good night. My name's Ross, and as always told, out of Voice of Radio. So today, we have got two brand new products that we need to be taking a little bit of a look at. And, yeah, things are fun, ladies and gentlemen. Things are fun. Now, the lovely Maverick Nate showed me the other day that there has been a listing on the PokemonCenter.com for the Pokemon TCG Knockout Collection, Toxtricity, Duraludon, and Sandaconda. And there is even a link that can be followed, and if you look at the URL at the top of the screen here, it's got all the PokemonCenter.com/product/bunch of numbers/Pokemon TCG Knockout Collection, Toxtricity, Duraludon, and Sandaconda. Now, the link isn't live right now. We have a very worried-looking Pikachu telling you he can't find the page. Don't worry, Pikachu, I forgive you. But what this all basically tells us is that this is coming. It's not there yet. There's a bit of a placeholder. But this product is coming. The good news is it has made its way out into the wild, and we do have a picture of it, which is rather lovely. And we can see that this Knockout Collection features 3 cards, Toxtricity, Duraludon, and Sandaconda, plus 2 booster packs, which seem to be 1 Fusion Strike and 1 Chilling Reign. And for what it's worth, if you're going to have a couple of booster packs, yeah, they're not bad. It's not the 2 most recent. Fusion Strike and Evolving Skies will probably be slightly better, but Fusion Strike and Chilling Reign, that's not a bad pair, ladies and gentlemen. That's not a bad pair. We do, however, then have to ask ourselves the question of, well, hang on a second, why do we care? Like, do we really want this Toxtricity, Duraludon, and Sandaconda? Is this something that excites us? And the answer is, I don't know, maybe. They're kind of cool, right? It is interesting to note, of course, that what we've got here are 3 of the new Pokemon from Gen 8. So this is clearly a product which is designed to kind of stoke a bit of love for Gen 8. And that makes me very, very happy indeed. Now, we don't have a perfect look at these Pokemon, but I think we can see enough to figure out which ones they are. I hope so, at least. I'm certainly going to tell you, and I'm going to tell you with, like, proper confidence, and hope I don't end up looking silly in the end. Now, we know the Toxtricity is the one from Darkness Ablaze, because we can see that one, like, super clearly, so that's quite nice. The Sandaconda, I am pretty gosh darn sure, is the one from Battle Styles. We can't see the whole of it, but we can see that it's got, you know, Sandaconda just lying down on the floor with some rocks and all behind it. Except it's not rocks. It's little plumes of smoke. Yay, or dust or whatever you want to call it. And then we can see that the Duraludon there, it's got, I mean, look, you can just tell from the left-hand side of the card it's the same one, all right? So that's what we've got. Are these particularly good cards? No. Toxtricity is that really fun one that for 2 colorless energy, flips a coin, and if heads, it discards the top 5 cards of your opponent's deck, if tails, yours. And obviously you can combine that with Glimwood Tangle to make it 3 out of 4 times, hopefully, that it hits. And we've got both Twin Energy and we've got that new Double Turbo Energy. And Double Turbo Energy means you do 20 less damage from your attacks. But when you got an attack like this that isn't doing any damage anyway, we cool. And I like this one. It's not good, but it's fun. Sandaconda, again, fits into that exact same description. It's not good, but it's fun. Big Sand Cannon. Discard the top 6 cards of your deck. 60 damage for each fighting energy you discarded in this way. Love the idea of using something like Energy Recycler to just absolutely pile energy in my deck. So, you know, have a super fast, super aggressive deck. Try and discard as many cards as you can. Then use Energy Recycler to whack all your energy back in and just do nuts damage with Sandaconda. I don't think it's actually going to work, let's be clear. I don't think it's a good deck. I don't think it's viable in a competitive sense. But I do think it's an awful lot of fun, and I would be very up for having a play. And then the Duraludon is the one from Vivid Voltage, which I suppose nominally Raging Claws. 2 colorless energy, 10 damage, plus 20 more for each damage counter on this Pokemon. It's not great. Hey-ho, they've all been out for a while and they've not seen a huge amount of play, so that probably does tell you everything you need to know. What is important, however, you can kind of see from this image, we've got Galaxy Hollow on the Toxtricity. Now, we cannot see either the Sandaconda or the Duraludon, but it's clearly a set which is trying to celebrate these free Pokemon. They're all on the front of the box. They're all showing the cards on the front. If one of them is a Galaxy Holo, and we know that it is, we can see, lovely swirl in the top right-hand corner, incidentally, then we can assume that the others are as well. And remember that when these come out, these are Holo cards. So, it's not Galaxy Holo. That's not what we see at the moment. So this is good. They're different. Are they particularly necessary? No. Sorry. You know, Toxtricity was a Holo in Darkness Ablaze. It's been a Holo all the way along. Duraludon was a Holo in Vivid Voltage. Sandaconda was a Holo in Battle Style. So these were Holos when we got them normally. These are essentially just a different Holo pattern. And it's like we've seen in many products in the past. It really is a question of how much do you want the different Holo pattern. These won't be numbered promos, we can't quite see, but they never are one of different Holo patterns nowadays. So basically what we've got is 3 existing cards with a different Holo pattern and 2 booster packs for $10. Well, 2 booster packs for $10 ain't worth it. So it really comes down to these promos. They're not even promos, but they kind of are, I suppose. If you want these 3 cards with the alternate Holo pattern, this is great. Run and find them. If you don't, this is not great. Don't run and find them. Quite frankly. Sorry if that sounds particularly, obvious, but that's where we are. It's a cool new product, and for $10, it's a nice present for someone with some Holos. Yay. I don't think it's going to be some kind of game-breaking amazing product, but it's still kind of cool. The other one that's coming out is a little bit weird and confusing to me, because it seems suspiciously like something we've already seen. What we have is the Pikachu V Showcase. I know. That's a little bit weird. And what we've got is a box that gives you a Holo Pikachu V with 3 Pokemon TCG booster packs, which is coming around in March, which is nice. Why? Now, the listing we've actually seen was from a Latin American distributor. According to the lovely Matthew Varive, it is the Colombian and Peruvian distributor, CD Distribution, and it's just a new box of a Pikachu V, 3 boosters, and a code card. Simple as that. What it seems to be, and correct me if I'm wrong about this in the comment section, but I'm fairly sure I'm not, it just seems to be a repackage of this Pikachu V promo that we are getting in that Pikachu Vox, which is also coming out in March. And goodness me, that took its time. Because we knew about that card for ages and we finally went and revealed it. Now, our box here, we've got the Pikachu and an extra booster pack and a Mimikyu and a Jumbo. And honestly, this Pikachu V Showcase box might have a fancy name. It's just a worse version of our product. Because you don't get the Mimikyu, you don't get the Jumbo Pikachu, and you get 3 booster packs rather than 4. Now, it's retailing for, well, the lovely Promaluga's converted it, and it comes to about €20 or 23 US dollars, which is about what this Pikachu box costs. So it's not even like huge great value for money, it's just a bit disappointing. The Pikachu V itself is kind of cool. 3 energy, 100 damage. You can discard all the lightning to do 220. It's not the worst Pikachu V we've seen. Although, to be fair, since we got the Pikachu V that came around in Fusion Strike, I think we can safely say that every new Pikachu V, and seriously, we've had like 8 of them at this stage, it's ridiculous. They're all not going to be the worst one we've seen, because one from Fusion Strike is absolute garbage. So we've at least got that. Of course, this was a promo from the 100 start decks in Japan. Should have been in Brilliant Stars. That was where it naturally fit. It's not in Brilliant Stars, and I'm kind of okay with that. It's going to make a cool little box. Of course, over in Japan, they do have the Pikachu V Korokoro promo, which is coming in that special 100 start decks that you have to win a lottery, and they're giving out 100,000, so there are lots of them going to be out there. And that Pikachu V Max, which is on the current issue of Korokoro Comic, which is starting to do the rounds now and everyone's seen it, and that's lovely. So we'll presumably be getting them at some point, but exactly how that's happening is weird. And I'm still a little bit salty that we got a new Pikachu V Max when I told you that all the V Maxes are done, we're never getting any more, and they were like, hey, how about this promo Pikachu? Didn't need it, frankly. But actually we do, and it's awesome, and I love it. My point is, these are new products we've not seen before. The Knockout Collection, I could absolutely see them doing this several times again in the future with other Pokemon getting the new Holo treatment, which is kind of cool. And as for the PGV Showcase, it's just a worse version of our box. So to the people in Latin America, I'm sorry, because if they're releasing this showcase, one would imagine they're probably not going to be releasing the regular box. That seems like a fair prediction. But now, ladies and gentlemen, I want to know what you think about all of this. I want to know if either of these two products sparks your fancy. I want to know, frankly, anything you want to tell me. So let me know in the comment section, would you? Go nuts! Be nice. And then make sure you like this video, subscribe to this channel, follow me on Twitter at TheWasi, and Twitch for some live action at twitch.tv/PTCG Radio. If you want to support the channel, get some bonus podcasts and all that good stuff, head on over to patreon.com/PTCG Radio, or you can do exactly that. But by far the most important thing, as always, look after yourselves till next time, would ya? Thank you very much for watching. My name's Ross, and you've been watching PTCG Radio.